Oh, hey, is that today? Oh, good thing I put on something nice. Y'all come on in. Wait. I don't need your help. I'll just do this myself. So you guys have asked for a studio tour. So in this video, I'm gonna give you guys that studio tour. But first, before I start the studio tour, I have to tell you that I am the greatest at giving a studio tour, probably the best in the whole world. I'm not sure if that was Donald Trump or Adam Sandler. Emily's laughing at me. Why are you laughing? Why are you laughing? You guys asked for a studio tour, so this is my studio. It's so nice that when we have company over, my wife closes the door just to keep people guessing. Let's get started. All right, so this is the studio. I'll go over each little area and stuff with you guys and talk about why it's set up the way it is and what I do for each area, all right? So, you know, the main important part is, of course, my desk here. This desk is very expensive. I got it for $300 on Craigslist. It's got, you know, leather inlay and the wood's all nice and new. So anyway, let's move on. So to go over what's on my desk here, you know, got my big monitor that's important to me. I used to use 2 monitors. I only use one big one now because it's just easier to move stuff around on the monitor and keep everything organized the way it needs to be. Organization is key for me. Remember that throughout this entire video, organization is key. NISTAT style key. NISTAT style organization, all right? So, of course here, I've got coffee. Always have to have coffee. Probably drink way too much coffee, 6 cups a day probably, which is really too much. Speakers, some Logitech speakers. I keep my sunglasses here on the desk. Always have to have my reading glasses here on my desk too. Apple Mini, Mac Mini over here, connected to this monitor. It's just a Samsung, I don't know, 32-inch, I think, monitor. I'm not sure what the size of it is. Apple mouse, you know, the Apple II mouse, Magic keyboard, a microphone this is a Yeti microphone that I use whenever I'm doing Zoom calls or even whenever I'm creating my YouTube tutorials. That picks up my voice that goes into the computer. That way I can connect it to the camera that's recording, which is usually either this camera or the camera that I'm using now. I've got a little stand right here that this camera mounts onto. This is more of a Zoom camera. Whenever I'm doing a Zoom call, I'll take this camera off and put it over here. And then I can use that camera as my Zoom camera because this camera is it's too high quality and I've got all these other cables and stuff connected to this camera so that I can do Zoom calls just at the click of a button. So all I gotta do is turn this on, and immediately as when I turn this on, this monitor comes on. And so from there, then I have this remote down here on the table or on the desk that I can click this little button and it actually zooms. I'll show you here. It actually focuses in the camera on my face when I'm sitting down, of course. So that way I can do my Zoom calls and just with the click of a button. And I can tell Alexa to turn on the lights. So I can say, Echo, routine video. Okay. So she dims the lights, turns that light on, and then I do have this big, shut this door here. I do have this big light here. It's an Aperture 300D2 with a big softbox, and I usually have it pulled closer over to my desk like that, so that whenever I get ready to do a video, I can tell Alexa to turn on the lights, and then I can hit that button, and then I have this light over here. So this is more of a fill light, and this is more of a key light. I am not good with lighting. I try to do my best to make the videos look as good as possible, but I'm not a Peter McKinnon, all right? So anyway, turn that light off. There we go, so it's not blinding us in the face. We'll roll this back out of the way a little bit. And I have this on a light stand and rollers. That way I can move it out of the way. It makes it really nice whenever you go and do a photo shoot somewhere, you can roll that around. And then over here, I actually have another, these are really, really expensive, newer, whatever it is. Newer rollers. I think they were 29 bucks. But they're good to put on tripod, and then I have the other set for the light stand so that I can roll it around. So, filing cabinet, camera bag, that's my main camera bag that has my R5 in it, which is what I'm using right now. Has the R5. This is a older camera bag that has extra lenses and stuff like that in it. This bag here has the GoPro accessories and stuff like that in it, so that if I want to shoot something on the motorcycle, I can just grab this bag and go. Back here is a bag that I carry my laptop in. It's one of them that I use. Up here above the door, I've got some hats. I've got another cowboy style hat that I like. It's a Stetson Crushable. I've got some old regular hats here that just, that I do backyard stuff with. I'm originally from Tennessee, and this clock hung above my grandparents' refrigerator as long as I can remember. So when they both passed away, I asked for that clock and my uncle gave it to me. So then again over here I got a couple Harley hats, a outdoor hat that I use when I go hiking or backyard work, some old Harley and an old Jeep hat that are seen better days. So then I've got some soundproofing over here. I've got soundproofing around the door so that whenever I make a video, I can close these doors like that. I can close these doors and it actually knocks down quite a bit of sound from the main part of the house. So then I've got some more soundproofing over here, which probably does nothing, probably doesn't help whatsoever. Harley clock that kids got me for Father's Day or my birthday or something. Then I've got a little credenza style thing back here that is got printer on it and family photo and some cigars, cigar cutter, lighter, business cards, old Harley box, yo-yo because you always need a yo-yo. Printer, then I've got another T6i Canon camera in case I need to shoot something else. This was actually going to be my vlogging camera. I kind of set it up, with a Casey Neistat trick on it to flip out the screen. Didn't really ever start vlogging that much. I've made a few, but just can't really, I'm not really a vlogger. I'm a tutorial guy, so that's the reason why this video probably sucks. But anyway, so this little guitar here up here is a Cigar Box Guitar. My best friend from high school made that, and my mom actually bought it at an auction that he was having. So he's an artist and does all kinds of stuff, but this was really cool. My son's guitar, my kids got me a Chewbacca from, I think, Disney World or Disneyland, or I don't know where they got it from. Anyway, Chewbacca hangs out on my son's Fender Squire Strat guitar that hangs up there. This is actually my Fender guitar that I've had since I was 5 years old. My mom bought it for me, and I've played on it for 40 years. So I don't play on it as often as what I'd like to, but I have it anyway. So this is one of my daughter's guitars here. It's a Yamaha. She probably plays a lot more than I do, but it is what it is, all right? So as I talked about earlier, organization is very, very important. So I want to show you guys how organized I keep everything. Everything on my desktop is very, very clean. There's no icons and stuff like that on the screen. that is important to me because I can't stand having, you know, a bunch of icons on the screen. Same thing with, you know, cable management. Cable management is really, really important, and I'll show you guys the cable, never mind. So anyway, got this shelf over here in the corner that has everything from cigars, I know it's a little dark, cigars to knickknacks, stuff that's been given to me over the years. My grandfather's flag from when he was in the Air Force, or, you know, when he passed away, they did a flag, and that was, you know, because he was in the Air Force. Routers and modems and stuff like that down there, and yeah, good cable management. Good cable management. Yep. These monitors are actually on stands. Actually, on this big stand here. This thing is a lifesaver. I don't know what I ever did without it. This big monitor here, to me, it's really, really important that I can make adjustments to the monitor. As I get tired of working one way, I can change it to another. So this thing like tilts and, you know, does all kinds of stuff. It comes up, I can bring it up higher if I don't knock over the camera. I can lower it down. I can move it around the desk anywhere that I need to. Don't knock over that camera. I can move that thing around the desk, tilt it, twist it, do anything I need to do, and it just makes my neck feel so much better because I can change it throughout the day. Again, this monitor up here is to see what that camera sees so that I can make sure that everything is in focus when it needs to be and stuff like that. So in the drawers here in the middle, I've got, you know, all the necessary pins and, oh, well, anyway, so over here, you know, I've got this top drawer holds, you know, my wallet and keys and all that stuff. And then this is good cable let's keep going. So anyway, I keep these drawers with stuff that I need to use on a regular basis. And, you know, got my iPhone stand over here and an AirPods Pro on the charger there. So as I said a minute ago, this Mac Mini is great. It's one of the M1s, one of the new ones. And I've got several things Velcroed to the top of it. So my normal carry bag for my laptop, I keep that there close by because inside I've got, you know, different cables and things like that that I use on a regular basis to charge phones and stuff like that. So talked about this just a minute ago. It's important to keep, you know, stuff in these that I need on a regular basis, and the management of this is all very, very important to keep clean and, you know, make sure that everything's always never mind. Anyway, so that's pretty much the office studio tour, I guess you call it. Got some more soundproofing over here. I'm not sure exactly what else I'm supposed to show you. Oh, the chair. Here, let me show you this chair, because this is an important thing to me. I set a lot programming. That's the reason why I'm a bigger guy, because I've set for way, way too long. I've had this chair for 20 years. This chair is a Steelcase chair. It's an amazing chair. Steelcase, if you guys want to send me a new one, I'm good with that, because I have put this thing through the tests. Last year I had to replace these. They had broken, and actually one of them fell off. So it cost $76 to buy 2 new armrests. And that may sound like a lot, but that's a steal. The chair itself cost about $1,000, and I've had it for 20 years. So having to spend $76 to replace these, I'm perfectly fine with. Now, I did have to replace the hydraulic cylinder in the middle, I think 3 years ago, and it cost about $115 to replace that. So it's well worth, you know, being able to replace those parts. But after 20 years, I've actually broken the back of the chair. Let me see if we can get down in here and show. There's actually right here, there's a break in the chair. And on this side too, you can see it probably better on this side. Right here, I don't know if the lighting, see if I can get the lighting to where it shows a little bit better. Here it is. So right here, there's a break in the chair. So whenever you lean back, the chair is supposed to bend, and it's actually broken. So, need to buy a new chair, but, you know, really hate to spend another $1,000. Try to make this one last as long as possible. Steel case, or someone else that makes really nice chairs wants to send me one, I will definitely review it and say whether I like it or not. And if I do, I'll use it. All right, guys, so that is the office / studio tour. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will be posting more videos here this next week and in the future for tutorials. I look forward to seeing you in those videos and look forward to seeing your comments. Thanks. Emily's breakfast for the morning. I'm not sure if that's runny eggs or cheese. It's cheese. What are you doing, Emmy?
I'm making sure that I don't go to the wrong place for school.
Oh, I thought you said you're making a shirt. You're making sure that you don't go to the wrong place.
Yes.
Ah, I thought you said you were making a shirt because you could always wear a shirt like this.
Like that?
Yeah.
That's
Mario.
Mario.
Cut out
mushroom.
sleeves.
Did you cut them this morning?
Yeah.
I like it. Stop.
Why are you laughing?
Why?
Why?
Is it your hat?
Why are you laughing?
Because it looks so dumb.
So Emily's having breakfast and looking for her school that she's starting today.
Yes.
She should have looked for the directions a long time ago.
Should I?
Haven't you already been there before?
Yes, but I have over 5,000 emails.
See, the thing is you're in the presence of greatness.
Am I now?
Yeah, you're in the presence of greatness here.
Oh, is that what what this is?
Yep.
Greatness?
Yep.
Nothing else?
Yep.
No regrets?
I mean, I could put my foot up like this and be like, yeah. Hey, let me now.